Hey, my lovelies. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. Um, so far, there's like, at first, some of the cards that came out, I'm like, this is so, like, the energy is contradicting itself. But I can understand why now. So we have healer. Some of you could be healers or you're just in that energy, but regardless, it's like intuition based. It says you have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your abilities, stay true to your path as a healer. So it's like, don't give up. You know more than you think you do. You're on the right track, even if things don't always go according to plan or work out in the way that you predicted or thought or felt. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we pick up on things that aren't for us. For one, they're for other people, even if it's just friends and family, or it pertains to, how do I want to say this? Like free will, basically, because psychic messages, so anything that is like a futuristic message, basically saying like, if you continue down this path, this is what's going to happen for you or for whoever, you know, and you go, I don't like that. I've said this before. And you make a change. You choose something else. What was once predicted isn't going to happen because you're like, all right, well, if that could happen, I don't want that. Or I do want that, and I'm going to keep on trucking forward in that direction, depending on whatever the information is. So what I'm getting at is like, if you predict things or you just happen to know shit, if something doesn't come to fruition that you said would, it doesn't mean you were wrong. It just means somebody actually listened, or you took your own advice and listened. And the reason why I say that is because we have key. And keys are significant, you know, like this could be the key to the situation for yourself, you know, it just depends. It's unlocking new opportunities and realizing that there's more than one road to take, you know what I mean? Successful outcome to your plans, to your problems, not plans. Well, maybe a successful outcome to your plans, but if there's any issues going on, I feel like you will successfully overcome whatever that is. And then we have broken bridge right after that, which says unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So that's where it's like contradicting itself. But I feel like because this came out first, it's more prominent. So this is, there's information with this, whatever that is, but this energy is stronger, overcoming something, getting through difficulties. But I kind of feel like for some of you, there's multiple problems. So there's one issue that has been resolved or will be resolved. You know, there won't be any problems with it. And that could pertain to the self and whatever path you're on when it pertains to, you know, your gifts and abilities and what have you, or whatever you're working on. Because this came out with Teapot, which tea always reminds me of gossip and shit. Someone who's a talker, a shit talker. Anyways, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So no matter if you're male or female, so if you're a dude, it'd be another guy, and if you're a chick, it'd be another chick. But there's a problem there that's unsuccessful. Like, it won't be resolved between you and whoever this person is. And that really has nothing to do with you, is what I want to say. Because I kind of feel separate things here. So if there's a personal issue that you were working through, trying to resolve, I feel like that will resolve itself. And if there's an issue between you and someone potentially of the same sex, like a friend or something, or a lover, depending, I don't feel like it will work out. But that's out of your control because of free will, you know? But that doesn't feel like predictive or anything with that friend or person. It feels just like, not even a rivalry. I mean, it could be for some of you. It feels more along the lines of just a falling out. You know, sometimes when we grow and evolve and change, it just, people don't come along with us because they can't keep up or they're on a different journey. You know what I mean? And there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to that. So I just want to put that back, because if any of you were wondering why you had a falling out with somebody, It's, it just happens. Sometimes we have, seasonal friends, and eventually they might come back around and you could reconnect with them later on, when they're in a better place, you're in a better place, like whatever, when you're on the same wavelength or not, you know. People teach us lessons and leave sometimes, and sometimes they stick around forever, It just depends on what path we're on. It's weird because it's making me think of a Bluey episode, which I love that show. I know it's a kid's show, but it has, like, I don't know, some episodes have made me cry. I'm just saying. But anyways, the Sign one really did. If you have kids, you know what I'm talking about, or if you watch it. But anyways, it's making me think of the camping episode where Bluey meets this a new friend, and that friend speaks French and she speaks English. So, they learn how to communicate with each other through, drawings and signs and symbols and whatever. They learn to communicate with each other because they can't physically speak to one another, where the other will understand. So there could be like somebody trying to reach out to another person in an unorthodox kind of way. Like, whenever I speak directly to you, it's like you don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. But if I speak indirectly or in this way or show you whatever, then you understand. It's almost like when people, you got people who are book smart and they learn through reading a textbook and whatever, and then you've got people who are hands-on. You can learn the same material. It doesn't make one person smarter than the other. It's just we learn differently, and we learn at different paces as well. So I don't know, if you're trying to get through to somebody or if somebody's trying to get through to you, maybe a different approach is needed, or that's already going on, because that's what Bluey had to do. She's like, you're not understanding what I'm saying, so I'm going to change the way I say it. I'm not even going to verbalize it. I'm just going to draw it out for you. And then the kid leaves or whatever because, their camping trip's over, and Bluey gets sad and she's talking to her mom like, am I ever going to see my friend again? And her mom was talking about seasonal friends, I've seen this episode 20 million times, just saying, talking about seasonal friends, and she goes, well, I miss them, I want to see them again. And she goes, well, you never know. The world is a magical place. And then it shows her as a teenager going back to the same campsite, and that kid shows up and he can actually speak English, so they can talk one-on-one in the end, which is kind of cool. So that's like a coming full circle with somebody, or just in a situation. That could be going on for some of you, where there's someone that you talked to once upon a time and, you're not talking to them anymore for whatever reason. Maybe they moved away, relocated, whatever. And there's going to be an opportunity for you to reconnect with them in a different way, which, I don't know, that feels really sweet. So some of you might be connecting to someone from the past in a new way. It doesn't feel like a lover or anything. It would have been a friend, or, even family moves away and then you reconnect, because that can happen. There's a reconnection. The number 2 is significant, but I see it in the Roman numeral, so it could be the second. So someone might be the second or junior or something. I just heard not that one. Okay. I just heard I'm getting ready. So someone's getting ready for something. All right, what's this? Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. What was I just talking about? I'm just saying. I was talking about psychic messages that don't always come to fruition, or they don't always happen when you want them to or expect them to. So like, say for instance, you get a feeling about something today, and nothing, months go by, maybe even years, and then all of a sudden it happens and you're brought back to what you once felt, and it's like, oh my gosh, it just took time, because I've had messages that I've said publicly that I had no clue pertained to someone I knew or whatever, and it didn't make a lick of sense until a couple years later, because it didn't happen, and I wasn't talking to that person, so I wouldn't have known. And I found out through a third party, because that happened to, I predicted his murder. I've said that before, but um it was it, things don't always happen on our timeline, you know. There's a fated event coming up for someone, but I feel like you know this, like you feel it coming. All right, I want more on that. Give me one of these. Someone definitely wants to heal things between the two of you. I don't feel like there's major problems between you and this person, though, whoever wants to heal things. Somebody could have spent some time in the emergency room as well. I don't know if it was recently or just in the past. That could be a clue as to who this person is. We have girl with a snake and hammer. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used enabled boundaries with sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. And that's with prophecy, fate, destiny. I almost feel like there was an icky situation that happened in the past with this person, whoever wants to reconnect with you. I feel like they were charmed and used, and it sabotaged a connection between the two of you, no matter what that connection was. So there was like third party interference, even if it's not like love related, that could be in here. Because I almost feel I just heard you knew this was going to happen. So there's something that happened with someone. Because I don't feel like it happened to you. I feel like it happened to someone you knew or know. Well, you know them. I don't know if you associate it with them right now, but I mean, there could have even been cheating in here. Somebody crossed the line in the past, but I feel like you were aware of it. Maybe you even predicted it, that it was going to happen. Like you knew something was going on behind the scenes, no matter what was being said. This feels like it was done on purpose. But I don't feel like whatever this is was done on purpose by the person you know. So whoever they got tangled up with, involved with in whatever way, that's the person that purposefully came in and sabotaged something. And this person's healing from whatever happened between them. I don't know, they're seeing things very differently. They're looking at life very differently, is what it feels like. I don't know. I want to call someone a bitch. Like, not me, but whoever got fucked over, basically. So the person in your past who got screwed over here, it feels like they're seeing the truth of the situation, and they don't like whoever came between the two of you, or whoever screwed up their life. It doesn't really feel like they truly screwed up their life. It just feels like it was just totally unnecessary. And I do feel like it was done on purpose. This person could have even married a snake, a problem. And it could have caused a lot of pain to you, especially if we're talking romantically. Like if this was, a home wrecker that came into your situation and broke you and somebody up. If that happened, whoever you were with that took off in the past, they have some regrets because they're seeing things differently. But I'm not saying you'd ever take that person back or anything. It just, I feel like there's kind of like a wake-up call here is what it feels like. Yeah, somebody chose the wrong path. And I kind of feel like I want to backtrack now. This person might want to work on things with you or rebuild some semblance of a relationship, even if it's just a friendship. I don't know, I feel like I want to stay connected to you no matter where this goes. Yeah, they want to move forward. But in order to move forward, they feel like they need to go backwards. So this person feels like their future's in the past. Like what they want for themselves coming up was what they once had. Oh, that's what it is. So this could be reminiscent energy. We are moving into retrograde energy. I'm just saying. I can't remember if it was on the 17th is when that's going to happen. I'm not sure. I can't. No, it's coming up. Second? Whatever. It's coming up. I don't know. 22nd? I'm going to just keep whatever. I don't remember, but it's coming up. And my son is playing a video game, so you might hear him in the background. I don't know if he's talking to Emma or if he's yelling over the fucking headset. But anyways, yeah, somebody feels like their future is actually in their past because what they once had is what they want moving forward. But because of betrayal, they feel torn. They don't know. Because they were stabbed in the back, but even though they got hurt through this process or fucked over through this process, they fucked you over as well. So it's almost like it was like a double-edged sword. And the whole situation is just a mucky mess. They mucked it up. Even if it wasn't their true intention to do so, that's what happened. And they know it. Yeah, they feel left out. I don't feel like this person's having financial struggles. Yeah, because then we have the Four of Wands. But that's the end to a relationship. They feel bad about it. This person's trying to control their feelings. They took charge in the wrong direction and they're feeling, they're not happy about it, basically. That's what it feels like. Yeah, somebody they chose wrong, basically, and, now you reap what you sow kind of thing. Even if they didn't have the needle and thread doing the sewing, basically, they tied the knot, you know what I mean? They could have got married. They tied the knot. They were probably feeding off from their fantasies or just, it was very passion-driven situation. They weren't thinking clearly, ultimately. They were just having a good time, and a good time led to betrayal and pain. And that's what happened in the past with this person. So what's so significant about the past with this crap is probably you knew this was going to happen back then. And I really feel like when all of this happened to you, like the separation, whatever, with the disconnect, you knew that this person was going to return. You knew that this day would come. You just didn't know when. And I feel like it's coming. Because this person feels very connected to you, but they just don't know what to do because they know they fucked up. Yeah, there's someone here who screwed up in the past, and they want a second chance. Oh my goodness. It's almost like it doesn't matter who I date, what I do. I was happiest when I was with you. That kind of thing. Well, there's fantasy. I did say that. I don't feel like this person is sitting here boo-hooing and like tearing up constantly over this or anything. It just feels like reflection when you go, yeah, I made the wrong move here. I really screwed up. I really would love another chance, but I don't know. And the reason why they don't know is because they don't know where you stand in all of this. Because the trust has been shattered, Yeah, they want a second chance. Alright. Well, I'll leave second chance out. Let's see. I do feel like whoever this is going to resonate with, you do have a soft spot for this person. But there is some rough waters under that bridge. Reconnecting. They want to fix things. They want to reconnect and fix this. It's almost like I'll do whatever it takes. I'll put the work in. I'll prove myself. Like, that's what someone wants to do. Someone's going to try to prove themselves to you, whether you want them back or not. They want to show that they're reliable, that you can rely on them. They always come back to you. It says, I want us back. They want this back. Well, there is growth in this energy, but let's see. Yeah, somebody wants to return. I kind of feel like even if you knew this day would come, it's still going to feel kind of shocking to you. Like really? That's, I don't know. You might not even believe what they have to say. You might be like, oh, okay, yeah, well, you feel that way? Well, you didn't fucking show it, just saying. Someone who feels that way wouldn't have done blah, 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 whatever. But we do grow. We do change. Yeah, they want to make a promise to you. What the shit is he doing? It sounds like he's talking in fucking German over there. A promise for the future. And this person is trying to rely on faith, and they want to take a leap of faith. They're going to take a chance, and they're going to say something. They're going to say something. I just heard don't fall for it. So it was weird because I'm looking at the candles in the background, and that one is flickering and like it's on, but you can't really see because the batteries are like kind of running low. So I mean, if it was dark, you'd be able to see it, but I just put new batteries in that one. And it's weird because it was the opposite before. So, and it's making me think of passion when the fire's burning. So say this is you over here. You were just as bright as this. If the passion, the fire, the spark was there for this person, you were just like, I love you. I love this. I want this, you know. I'm all in. It's burning bright. You're not burning so bright anymore. This person is now. It's switched. It's still there. You can barely see it, but it's still there, but it's about to die out. And this person is fully engulfed in flames, you know. They're just like, their feelings are very, they're very intense, and yours aren't. That's kind of funny. I don't know, I just noticed that in this reading. There's signs everywhere. So anyways, let's continue. There's some significance with fishing as well. I'm not sure if that was like their favorite pastime, yours, or maybe you did it together. Fishing for information, whatever it means to you. And the number 3. 333. Innocence. Could be an age difference between the two of you, not necessarily, or children are involved. I'm looking at immaturity. This person was just very immature in the past. The way they handled the situation was very immature. Maybe you were too at the time. I don't know how long ago this was, but it feels like this person might come in a playful way. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to downplay my feelings because I don't want to get hurt kind of thing. But they're going to say something that might catch you off guard. That's really what I feel. I don't know, this person was pretty childish before, and they might say something like that. Maybe they already have. I don't know if you're talking to them yet or not, but it's like, you know, I've grown a lot. I was just a fucking kid, or I was so stupid because, you know, I didn't understand, blah, blah, whatever. I shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of thing. I don't know. There's more than just excuses in here, though. There's a genuine explanation coming in for someone, from someone who acted like a child in the past. There could be significant dreams here as well between the two of you. Let's see. Give me one of these with this innocence. They're not going to play innocent. Like they're all innocent in this situation. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to own up to something and take responsibility for my own actions, which is probably something this person wouldn't have done in the past. So at the very least, you might get the closure that you want, even if the fire dies out between you, like on your end. As it don't look like it's dying out on theirs, just saying. And there could be distance between the two of you. There's definitely time and space. So this happened a minute ago, just gonna say. I don't know, for some reason I want that came out again. It's just the opposite. It's almost like whatever you were thinking, feeling, whatever in the past, you're not anymore and they are now. It's totally reversed. This is flip flopped 1,000%. Um, because I saw this, number 15. You make me want to do bad things. But it showed up reversed. I saw it upright in the deck and I'm like, nope, I'm going to keep going. And now you don't, like, maybe this person doesn't know what to say. You make me want to do bad things. No, you don't. Like, this person doesn't make you want to do anything like that. You don't want to be naughty with them. I don't know. I feel like something, because this feels passionate. This doesn't feel like, oh, let's go rob a bank. This feels like, I want to get down and dirty, you know? And I don't feel like you feel that way. The passion's dying down, and this person's passion's like, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, this person, and it also feels like, you know, if anything was rushed in the past, or, you know, you just wanted to rip their clothes off, you know, whatever, and just have a really good time, you know, I feel like it would move more slowly this time because I don't feel like you just jump into the sack with them. You know what I mean? Or that's how they would be, you know, if they were more flirtatious and like whatever. There's a different approach here. They want to take a different approach, even though they feel those feels. I don't know. It goes. It's less selfish, because if you think about it, if your passions are just burning within you and it's just like, oh, this is what I want, you're thinking about what you want because you're passionate about the person, situation, whatever. So you act upon those feelings because it's what you want. You don't always take into consideration what the other person wants. And maybe that happened here. Maybe you did that, they did that, both of you, who knows? But it kind of feels like, okay, it doesn't matter how passionate I am. It doesn't matter how bad I want this. I got to do it the right way. I'm going to set that aside because that's not what this is about. That's what this is. That's probably how this person is going to approach you. They're going to set their passion aside. Yeah, that's better. They're going to set their passion aside and do things in the proper way. They're going to approach you in the proper way because that's what you deserve. They're going to show you the respect that you deserve that they probably didn't before. You are so beautiful. That's better than calling someone sexy. You know what I mean? And then, why do you need me? I don't feel like you need this person. And I don't even think you're going to ask them that question. It's just, you are so beautiful, standing out to me. Like, I don't know. These are genuine compliments. This person finds you very attractive, but they find your heart beautiful as well. I am absolutely in love with you, which is the opposite too. Wait, 9 and 6. I want to start a family with you. Huh. Someone fucking wants you. Whoa. Let's see what this deck has to say with that. Wow. Well, they definitely caught the feels. I feel like, I don't know. Now I don't know. So I don't know what that's about. This person might crack jokes and laugh things off, like especially when it's feeling based, because it's kind of, that's nervousness, you know, when you're just like, yeah, I like you, whatever. Here's your sign. Symbols and signs are everywhere. I was talking about signs and speaking to somebody in a different way, in an unorthodox way. Those are the batteries too, which is kind of funny because we have positive and negative here, which is completing the circuit. when it comes to electricity. I want to kiss you so bad. I really want to talk to you. Somebody wants you. But they want more than just your body and stuff, and more than just a good time. This person, they really love you. I'm gonna cry for some reason. Like, you don't know how bad I want this. That kind of feeling. You don't know how this person feels. You really don't, because I don't think they said anything yet. But I feel like that's coming in. Actually, we'll use this. I don't know if this person's waiting for a sign or if you are. The signs are all around. It's definitely, it feels like a risk saying this to you or coming towards you. Yeah, we have the Chariot again reversed. It's reversed twice. That's not moving forward. Like I said, this person feels like their future's in the past. They want to move backwards in order to have the future they want. That's really what it feels like. Like, I don't want to go any further. I want to stop here, turn around, pick your ass up, and take you with me, kind of thing. Like, that's what it feels like. The Five of Coins reversed. Yeah, they want to go back and fix everything. They wish they could go back and fix everything, change it around, like shoulda, coulda, woulda energy. This person wants to go back and fix something. They're coming in to say something to you because they want to come out of the cold. They don't want to leave you in the dark. They don't want to leave you without. And this doesn't feel like the whole I don't want to be left out energy where I don't want you to leave me out of your life. Yeah, they don't want that. But this feels more like I want to turn my ass around and make sure you're good. I don't want you to feel left out. I want you to know what happened here, how I truly feel, what's going on, that kind of thing. It's all hidden though. You could be picking up on this telepathically, but yeah, I feel like, oh shit, I left you outside in the cold and now I gotta turn the car around and drive back a few years, however many years it is, and pick your ass up and warm you up. Warm the situation up. That's what it feels like, strength. Oh, it's gonna take a lot of strength for this person to come forward and say this, I'm just gonna say. This is a test of will, is what I just heard. They're hoping that you will show them some compassion for what happened here. They're definitely sucking up their pride and ego. I don't know if this person was like very selfish and all me, and I don't give a shit and very prideful and whatever, maybe arrogant. Male, female, doesn't matter. They're not going to come in that way. And that's not like a mask or anything. That's not them pretending. This person has grown. People do grow and change. I mean, if you can grow and evolve and ascend and everything, so can other people. And I kind of feel that here. But regardless of their journey and how much they've grown, the choice is still yours if you feel like dealing with them or backtracking or not. But they definitely want to, whoever they are. And they're willing to be patient with you because they know that they hurt you. There is something to do with an airplane as well. I'm not sure what the plane has to do with anything. The Hermit. This person's keeping to themselves. They are a loner. This person's single, whoever they are. And they've done a lot of thinking. They've gone within. They've done introspection. I feel like you've inspired them to really face themselves. Especially if you are a healer. To face their fears. This person's trying to face their fears. Because of the Two of Cups. Wow. There's something significant to do with time. So I don't know if this person's on a time crunch, or like they're trying to make time to do this, say this, whatever. Um, I just heard it's about time. So it's about time that somebody makes this move, basically. They're very attracted to you, but I almost feel like I've got to get my feelings in check so that everything comes out right. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't look like a fool, so that I don't act like a buffoon or something, or screw up what I'm going to say. Because I kind of feel like I have so much to say that I don't really know. It's not I don't know where to start. It's I don't really know how to say it properly. So I hope I get my point across. Like, that's kind of what this feels like. That this person might take the unorthodox approach to talk to you because they have a hard time coming up with the right words. And it's not to sway you this way or that way. It's not so that they can charm the pants off of you. It's they just want something to come out right because they genuinely care. This is actually really beautiful. It's kind of sad at the same time. It's kind of sad at the same time with the Five of Cups. Yeah, this person knows that there's heartache in the past. They know they hurt you in some way, shape, or form, and they wish they could go back in time and just erase all those problems. But you know, they're lessons for you and them. None of this would even be on this person's mind in the first place if that shit didn't happen, you know? And a lot of times as healers, if you're in that energy, we tend to draw in people who need to learn lessons because we're energetically there to help, whether we realize it or not. This person has buried their feelings for a while, and I kind of feel like it's time to dig them out of the sand, you know? We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah. That's forward movement, but it's also communication. If you started talking to them, it's making them really happy. If you haven't yet, it will when you do. If you choose to actually have a fucking conversation with them, because I just don't feel like you will. Like, that's what this feels like. Like, I want to talk to you. I really want to say blah, 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 whatever, but I just don't think you'll talk to me. Well, I guess that's a risk they're going to have to take to get out of the doldrums. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, not necessarily, but I don't know, I feel really bad about how I fucking treated somebody. So somebody really did a number on you, and they, even if you didn't date them, I mean, this could be the ex situation, because I kind of feel that in here, and if that didn't happen between you and this person, that happened with them in their situation, and you were just collateral damage when you met them because of whatever. Like, they treated you shitty because of other crap that happened to them. You know what I mean? I don't know where to put this energy, this information. Yeah, somebody's trying to overcome their fears, to let go, to just man up, woman up, whatever, to just take a chance, because the devil's reversed. There's nothing to fear here. This is courage. It's letting go of shit that once held you back as well. This person's afraid to talk to you. I don't feel like they're worried that you're gonna yell at them. I feel like they just have a desire for things to go a certain way, and it's not even fully an expectation. It's like, I hope the things go whatever way, but they are nervous that it's not going to go the way that they want it to, because of whatever happened in the past. The Hermit, give me more, please. What's up with this? When they're alone, they think of you. We're one and the same, but yet so different. So you have a lot in common with this person, but you are very different at the same time. It could have been your differences that kind of pushed this person away at first, because I kind of feel like that was the initial view here. like, whoa, we're too different. And then it's like, oh no, we're not. Wow. Something like that. King of Wands reversed. I saw this mofo in a different reading like yesterday. This person is not in their power. They're not feeling very confident. They're dropping the ego. That's really what that feels like. So if you boosted this person's ego in the past, like gave him compliments, helped him out, you know, that attaboy shit, like you're doing a good job, encouragement, if you're encouraging them to succeed, I feel like you had a tendency of building this person up, and you're definitely not doing that anymore because I don't feel like you're talking to them, but they're seeing that. I don't know, they're recognizing their weaknesses just within them, because they don't feel as strong as they act. I just heard, why do I feel so weak around you? Because that's love, baby. You got those feel good feels in there. And sometimes it makes you feel like, it's almost like when, you know, this person, especially in the upright, would be very confident with the ladies, with the men, you know, male, female, doesn't matter. Where it's like, I have no problem talking to love interests, you know what I mean, in the dating world. No problem doing that whatsoever. I can say hi to anyone, take them home, whatever, depending on how this person rolls. I'm not saying they're a man whore or just a whore. But anyways, either way, they had no problem putting themselves out there or communicating with people, but they feel weak around you. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm nervous, or I'm off my fucking game around you. It's because they have feelings. And they probably had to take a step back and really think, like, why do I feel that way around you? Because I normally don't feel this way with anyone else, because it doesn't bother me. It's because they don't care. You know, if it's just a casual thing or an in and out or whatever, even if everyone's on the same page, it's not, when feelings aren't involved, it's not that big of a deal. You know, it's just like, I can take it or leave it. But when feelings are involved, it's like, I don't want to fuck this up. And that's how this person feels. They don't want to screw this up. They already did in the past, just saying, they know it. So they can't screw it up again, basically. Or they're worried that they already did, to the point where they screwed it up to the point of no return. I can't talk. Oh my god, I'm tripping over my words. What the mother effer. Alright, 2 of Cups. The day has come, is what I just heard. For something. The day has come to stay. So when this person comes back around, they don't really want to go anywhere unless you make them. They want to heal things. They definitely want to heal things. They've done some work on themselves as well. Because this doesn't feel like a narcissist coming in to charm the pants off you or anything, and to give you what they think you want, kind of thing. No, this is someone who's being genuine. Whether you accept it or not, this person's going to be genuine, whoever they are. 5 of Wands. They don't know what to do. There could be conflict surrounding the situation, like external people causing problems, no matter who those people are. But it feels like a fight. There's competition. That's why this energy felt so fucking confusing. There's more than one person who's going to fight for your attention. Huh? It's like right when both these people, or these people, it feels like 2, are from the past. So you know both of them. You could have dated one of them. It feels like as soon as one mofo shows up, the other one's gonna. And then it's competition. But it's not fully trying to win you over competition. It's trying to beat the other guy, kind of thing, or the other person. Male, female, doesn't matter. Like I deserve this over this that could be what the The one you didn't date could be thinking that, like, I deserve this over you because you already fucked it up kind of thing. But I feel like both these people screwed up in some way. One was worse than the other, though. Yeah, there's... There's competition. Because if you look at this card, they're all fighting to get up to the fire, to the candle, basically. But there's only two that are close enough to reach. One's closer than the other. So there could be distance between you and someone, but regardless, there's only two fully reaching for the flames. Everyone else is like, oh shit, I'm gonna fall. I don't know what the hell's going on over here. Like, I'm out of here. They couldn't hack it. You know what I mean? They're not on your level. They can't reach the top. You probably won't even associate with them because they're just on a different frequency if these are options. Because that's the way I'm looking at it. But there's two contenders here. Two possibilities. And it's almost like battle of the fittest. Who's gonna climb the ladder? Who's gonna climb the stairs and ascend and get to where they need to be in time? Kind of what it feels like. And I guess you're the prize because that's what they're fighting for. Yeah, there's an opportunity showing up. And you're gonna have more than one option. And I feel like it's multiple options, but there's only two contenders because in the grand scheme of things, even if there's 20 fucking people liking you, you know, it feels like there's only two that you would listen to or give the benefit of the doubt to or pay attention to, give a chance to, for whatever reason. So there's only two players on the board now, and they're not fuck around and find out players. They are, I'm here for this, I'm all in, and I'm gonna make it work kind of shit. That's really what it feels like. That. So there's two people who want a second chance with you because you know both of them. You just had different experiences with these people, different relationships with them. You could have been friends with one, dated another, or you just knew of someone, you know, acquaintance style, like you grew up with so-and-so, you've known them because they live in the area, you know, that type of shit. Something like that. I don't know how you know them. But there's two suitors for you. Who's going to win? The past returns for a time. Can't make this shit up. Who's going to reach the top? This thing. It's time to be brave. Anyways. Yeah, so for some of you, there's going to be a couple people, or a few people, more than a couple, but two main contenders, like I said, who are going to be fighting for your attention. And not in an immature, catty kind of way, in a I'm going to prove my fucking self kind of way, and I'm going to come out on top because I'm genuine, you know, that kind of thing. But anyways, love you guys. Peace.